thrown around. I was pushed, hit. I was slapped around all the time. And it just, as I got older, it was just getting worse and worse. It got to the point where one day I sneezed and it kind of went on the daughters. So she turned around and she stood me in the corner in my school uniform, and the whole family spit on me. So I had to go to school with everybody's gob on my uniform. Christmas time was the worst. I despised Christmas. She would make me sit in a corner and we could not move from there. She had her family event with her family. We were stuck in a corner. We couldn't talk to nobody. We couldn't look at anybody. It was like we weren't even there. We didn't even exist. And if we looked at her the wrong way, we would get her fist in our face. She told me repeatedly that I was no good for nothing, that even my parents didn't even want me. We couldn't say too much to our worker. She would warn us that the worker was coming to see us. And she told us that if we said anything, absolutely anything that went on in that house, that we would pay the price when she left. So we could not say nothing. All we were allowed to say to her was everything was fine. And that we liked living there. And that she was a good mom, which she wasn't. I want them to be accountable for what they've done to a lot of the children that were put in foster home in the past that are suffering. They don't have a life. Their life is ruined. Their self-esteem is ruined. There's a lot of them are suicidals, or a lot of them are drinking. It's all pain they've put on us, and it's not right. Like, we didn't ask for this. They are accountable for what they've done to us. And it's time for the government to wake up and see what they have done. I would have liked to have a better life. I had dreams. Oh, they never used my legal name that I was born with. They made up a name. The name that they've used all my life was Kiritun. I have no idea what that word means. Never heard it in my life. But that was my name all my life. I was not Carol Kritzian Rankin. That person never existed. Never. It came back to me in my life when I turned 16 and got out of there. That's when I was able to use my legal name. Pretty sad. I have no pictures of myself because my foster parents never took pictures of me. I guess I never really existed. It was just all a cash thing. It's pretty devastating. My children asked me for pictures of myself what I looked like when I was younger, and I got to break their heart and tell them I don't have any. They just don't understand, because I take a lot of pictures of them when they were younger. So I have no idea what I looked like when I was younger. If you were abused in your foster home, mentally, physically abused, sexually abused, please come forward. Don't hold it back like I did, because you will suffer in the long run. And there is help out there. So please come forward. There is people out there that are willing to help.